Hey everybody, this is Chad Hymas. We get questions all the time on how I type, or how I get dressed, or how I shower, or how I travel. And so I thought we would just kind of start sharing some behind the scenes and maybe up close and personal. Not in a way to be a braggart, but maybe to inspire others that despite challenges or obstacles, or maybe even a pandemic, that you can still accomplish and do things. So we're coming to you from the office. I actually have my executive assistant, Leslie, who's behind the camera. How you doing behind there, Leslie?
Great, thanks.
Great, yeah, she's as long as she's behind the camera, she's really happy. I don't know that she'll want us to see her desk over there, but with me, I use one of these suckers. I use a typing aid. I have a couple of them, but I only use one on my left hand because I type with my thumb, and so when I type, I just kind of use the tip of my thumb because my thumbs are curled, and when I'm responding back to people, I'll just kind of let people know that, you know, that. And it works out pretty good. And I'm doing about 53 words a minute, and so that's kind of how it works when I'm typing away. The office is there's Leslie's desk. I'm usually not here on a normal year, and I'll be traveling out next year, so Leslie's usually here by herself. And I love the office. My favorite picture is kind of over there by the door. I don't know if you get a close up of that. I love the picture of George Washington praying for guidance. I love elk. A lot of you guys know we raise elk on our ranch, and so elk is a big deal to me. And then I've gotten to speak to a lot of professional basketball teams and college basketball teams, and so I always collect basketballs. That's kind of a cool thing for me to be able to collect basketballs from professional teams and things of that nature. And so I kind of like to decor the office with that. And then of course we always have our goals right in front of us. Maybe we can scan over the goals. We can look at those every day, and the books. So there are company goals. I always have those that I can look at every day, and then I feast off of books and knowledge. So anyway, I wanted to share that with you on kind of how we run the office, and just happens in this, it's not really a little space, but it's a space big enough for us. Use a green screen as well for when I do a Zoom call. We have a studio that's right next door that we use as well here to the ranch, and so that green screen allows me to put things behind me if I'm just gonna kind of do things from here. We have some lights right here that we'll use if I'm just doing a quick conference call. I can use a green screen or just use this shelf right behind me as a backdrop. But anyway, just wanted to share that with all of you, that's how a quadriplegic types and works from home and provides for a family. And hopefully that inspires you to get out and do things with what you're capable of doing as well. Take care, more to follow.